Ask me everything. Hi, Charlie. First question, please, for Scott.
How did that feel today, being in charge?
Personally, felt very good. Felt amazing, really, in that sense. Obviously, it's as you said earlier, it's been a 6-7 year process in the sense of I started on my coaching badges all that time ago, and when you set out on them, I suppose ultimately the end goal is that sitting in a dugout managing a team, and to think at times, certainly today and last night when you're not sleeping at times, that thought, wow, it's going to happen. So amazing, really, yeah.
And what did you think of your team's performance?
It was mixed. I thought first half we didn't probably stamp our foot in a game like I would have liked in terms of in possession stuff. Second half was amazing. It was amazing, and the second half performance. And it's not just about the passion, the effort, the desire, and the character, because I understand that in football that gets you so far. I get that. It's a foundation and it's a base, and ultimately that's what we need, and every player needs it, and every club and every great team has that. But there's also an element of skill, and I know how good these players are, and second half at times they showed that. For first half we spoke about it at half time. I spoke to him, I said too many times we're just not brave enough on the ball in terms of being a bit more braver, and confidence. Second from bottom in the league, I've been there. All of a sudden a pass which 2 yards looks 20 yards when you're in them situations, and I thought second half we was brilliant in that sense. We showed character. Of course, they showed hard work and a desire and intensity about their game, which was amazing. But the most pleasing thing for me was exactly that: people being brave on the ball, people dominating at times, which was amazing.
Great chances as well, plenty of chances for the team.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the second half, when you look at it on the run of play, and maybe I'm speaking with my heart, and when I watch the game back and analyse it, but I'm sitting here now, I don't know, 25 or whatever after kick-off, I think 2-2 would have been probably a fair result. Certainly that's how I felt. Disallowed goal, the keeper's pulled off a couple of world-class saves. So yeah, we did, to be fair, so it's again, pleasing.
What was your view of that incident at the end, the Sessegnon offside?
Yeah, it looks offside, to be fair. I mean, I think it's minimal, don't get me wrong, but it's the right call. Yeah, probably the right call.
Scott, you spoke on Friday about disconnect between the fans and the players. I think you appear to have healed at least some of that today.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't probably expect anything less, and I suppose ultimately the test for me as the person in charge of this team is that needs to stay. And I suppose my next question, what I'll be looking at myself, is how can this happen? How can we keep that? How can that be a given every single week, that we're that team what you see today? And the big challenge is, we've all seen it before, new people come in, new changes, you get an uplift, and I suppose that's just more me thinking we need to keep it there. That's not sidetracking, to be fair, because the lads were fantastic.
Scott, is it important, if you are to go down, that you reclaim the identity that Fulham did manage to acquire last season and go down playing,
100%.
Playing your way?
100%. That's, for me, that's totally it. Like, I wouldn't want to do it any other way, and if someone told me from above, I'm not your guy, so there's no point in me carrying on in that sense, because I've been here. I was a player here for 4 years. I come back now as a coach, and ultimately there was a brand, there was an identity to Fulham which everyone could understand. When you say Fulham, there's key things what come out of it. It's passing team, lovely football club, a real family knit club. There's all them words what come to your head, and I just feel like now, certainly you ask them questions, and are them same words coming to people's head? I don't think they are, and certainly for me, it was a big message this week. It was a big focus for us the last 2 days, that we want to bring the fans closer to us, want to bring them back. I feel like we've done that, but like I say, it's just a minor little step. The next one's...
What did you say to Sessegnon before the game? And what did you think of his performance? Obviously this season's not quite worked out how we expected.
Yeah.
And you must have been encouraged with what you saw. What do you say to him before the game? 'Cause obviously he's a young lad.
I mean, I've known Cess since he was a 16-year-old boy when he came over and trained with us. Shy, quiet, but see his talent from day one. And I just said to him, listen, I've been at your age before, at 18, and like I just said earlier before that, everything feels like it's coming on top. So I feel like he's probably had the weight on his shoulders the last few months because he ain't been playing well. And that's the facts. The facts are he hasn't probably been performing for a number of reasons. A young boy playing in a tough league, the best league in the world, not probably at it where he needs to be, and all of a sudden it feels daunting. And I just tried to free him up today. That's the way I said it to all of them. I don't care what mistakes you make, and that was my message to Cess, really.
Final question at the back, Darren, please.
It's about the identity and the branding. Club maybe being a bit far away from that. With all of that in mind, in the summer, when the vehicle and the debts are gone, will the players know you pay for their futures?
Yeah. To be fair, in the sense of me answering that question is probably difficult in that sense, Darren, in the sense, at this present moment in time, I'm caretaker. Have I got a long-term view on how I want this club to go? Of course I have, and will I try my hardest, whether I'm here in 10 games' time or whether I'm not, I'll still be making the same comments and the same efforts to say, look, this is probably what needs to happen to put this club in a better place. And like anything, you know, you get relegated, football clubs change. Players, staff, they have to, because you've gone from the best league in the world, was billions and billions of pounds to obviously the Championship. It's difficult, so no doubt there will be some restructuring in that sense, but it's probably a conversation to have back end of the season.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you.